Lindsay Clancy, young mother, strangled to death her 3 young children. That's not in dispute. She then jumped out of a window, and this was all happening while her husband went to pick up dinner. Very compressed period here. Yesterday, Clancy was charged with murder, strangulation, and assault and battery with a deadly weapon while she lay in a hospital bed paralyzed after trying to kill herself. Now, the defense says what we all know, which is moms don't kill their children, right? Not healthy moms, right? Lindsay suffered from postpartum psychosis. She was given 13 drugs in 8 months, not 13 doses, 13 different drugs in different combinations. And that is what led her into a state of psychosis where she was able to kill her children. Joining me now is reproductive psychiatrist Dr. Catherine Birndorf and social worker Paige Bellenbaum. Now, they are co-founders of a very interesting organization, the Motherhood Center of New York, which specializes in the mental health treatment of pregnant, I can't even say it, and postpartum mothers, which means this is what they see, this is what they deal with. They have no stake in this specific case. Now, let's talk about the medical side here. We were talking before this started. I get why a prosecutor doesn't want to be the person to let someone go who killed 3 kids, let the defense sort it out later. Female prosecutor, also interesting. What do people need to understand to get past the desire to hold someone responsible for behavior, especially where kids are involved, to see this as something else?
Well, Chris, what I want to say is that we are in the midst of a maternal mental health crisis right now in this country. We have women that are experiencing perinatal mood and anxiety disorders that includes depression, anxiety, OCD, PTSD, and postpartum psychosis at exponentially high rates. This is a case that made the headlines. What doesn't make the headlines are the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of women in this country that are suffering silently or not receiving treatment at all to get better. And so what happens is, and we're very thankful that the press is calling this what it is, it's postpartum psychosis, because a lot of times when we see infanticide in the news, it's referred to as postpartum depression. And what we know about infanticide and postpartum psychosis is that it impacts about 1 to 2 women per 1,000 births. And we know that there's about 1,000 people in this country right now that are in prison for infanticide.
Okay. Now, first of all, look, this is a tough interview for me because I agree. But here's the pushback that has to make sense, at least to that prosecutor, okay? True, women suffer.
Yes.
But the main indication of the illness is not homicide. And that's what happened here, because this woman may be sick, but she's also bad, and made notes about how she was angry at her kids because they weren't letting her bond with the baby, and she was sick of it and tired of it. She made notes, she made plans, she waited for a window of opportunity, and then carried it out. And while all this may go to sentencing, how should we should view it, she has the mental component, she knew what she was doing, and she did it, and that's murder.
I do not agree. This is not criminal. This is illness. This is a disease, and we have to accept it as such. And because we don't, we criminalize these women who are not in their, quote, right mind. If they were, no mother in her right mind would kill her kids.
You say you see it in the medications. 13 medications in 8 months. You say you see this all the time. And what is it an indication of?
What it tells me is that they had to try different drugs at different times. Often the first drug doesn't work, or you don't quite know what you're seeing, what you're treating, so you try it. Genetics are different. It's a little bit trial and error. So you look at that list, it's not preposterous, right? At the time of the incident, she was taking 3 medications, which is typical for someone suffering from postpartum psychosis. I'm not alarmed, right? The question is, were they the right drugs? Was she on the right dose? Were they subtherapeutic? Was she actually taking them? We don't know. And that may have led to the problem.
Now, one of the things that was ignored to this point, again, we're very early on in the prosecution. It's always easier to charge and then find your way to a different space as the process goes on. But The testimony is also that she says she was hearing a male voice telling her to do this. Now, you don't need to have a bunch of letters after your name to know when you're hearing voices in your head. That's something that may be suggestive, especially to a jury, about why something happened. Here it's ignored. What does that mean to you?
What it means to me is this is a woman that was experiencing hallucinations and delusions. She was hearing an auditory command that was instructing her to kill her children and kill herself, and that this was her only chance. That is a clear indication of a psychotic episode.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.